Hello, welcome to the channel, and we are back again live with another update. Update is regarding Manchester United and Manuel Ugarte. So it is being reported that Manuel Ugarte is no longer a Manchester United target, and it is being reported by a trustable source in the transfer market, David Ornstein. So he just reported that Manuel Ugarte to Manchester United is not happening. So we Manchester United switch focus of search for new midfielder away from PSG's Manuel Ugarte. Manchester United are switching the focus of their search to sign a new midfielder away from Ugarte and on to other candidates. United have been exploring a deal for Ugarte, but they do not intend to meet Paris Saint-Germain's asking price, which is about the 60 million euros. So this is never a right price. 60 million euros. They actually paid to Sporting Lisbon when they signed him from the Sporting Lisbon, and that is why they are asking for this deal. But I don't think this was the right price. So the clubs are quite far apart in their respective evaluation of the Uruguay international. As things stands, United are looking elsewhere. Only if PSG reduce their request is it possible that the Old Trafford side might return to the table, but so far no progress has been made. The view at United is that they are only willing to pay what they deem to be correct fee for each transfer target, and negotiation will not be allowed to drag on until the end of the market. Consequently, discussion between Premier League and League One counterparts have cooled, but PSG are relaxed with vast interest over a move for 23-year-old from alternative suitors. So there are alternative suitors who might come from might come for actually uh, who might come for Manuel Ugarte, but not Manchester United at 60 million euros. But I don't think so. Any other club would be willing to pay the same amount for Manuel Ugarte. So that is a big no for Manchester United, and it is a statement uh, in the transfer market. We used to held a ransom over transferred in the years. So this is because we have signed Anthony for the 95 million euros, and I think 95 million pounds, and we have signed Mason Mount for more than 60 million pounds. We have signed Rasmus Holland for more than 70 million pounds, and this is the first step. And I am happy that Ineos is not going that way. And this is what happens when you have a proper structure of football in place. So who will be the alternative? This will be very, very important thing. I'm afraid that we will end up with having Casemiro as a starting number 6, and for me Casemiro is not reliable anymore. So this is quite interesting, and this is not the right thing. We need to go for alternatives, and we have to sign an alternative. If you are going for Sufyan Amrabat, and if you are thinking like that, you can go and get Sufyan Amrabat for a cheap 6 to 8 million euros, and then you have Casemiro, and then there is another guy, Toby Collier. So actually that is what baffling me right now. That is what actually baffling me. Who will be our number 6? Number 6 is the most important position in any, you can say number 6 would be an important position in any club. So who will be that guy? Will it be Martin Zubimendi? If you have any suggestions, you can let me know as well. I think they will go for alternative, uh, and who the alternatives will be. This is the biggest question of the town. And what if we can suggest some players? Let's suggest some players. Let's check for some players who are actually quite similar to who are actually quite similar to Manuel Ugarte. So if you are looking for Martin Zubimendi, I don't think they are looking for Martin Zubimendi, because they are actually a different type of players. So this will be this will be very important to see. This will be very important to see who they will go for, and we will look together about who will be, who can be, who should be in the transfers, and that is how we will see what will happen. And we will see it right now, who are the alternatives, who all the alternatives. So what I can think of is there should be some players who are similar to be. So there should be So we'll see with the Opta analyst who are the best possible alternatives to Ugarte. I'm trying to share my screen, but I'm not able to share. I would excuse you for a moment. Uh, I would excuse you for a moment, and unless I can figure it out, unless I can figure. So I think you guys can now see the screen, and we will discuss. We will see the player comparison tools, and we will find the most similar player who will be for the Manchester United, and who could it be This is a very, very so who could be the perfect alternative to Ugarte? Player most similar to Manuel Ugarte are Nicolo Rovella from Lazio in the last season and Stegen Spearing for Lens, Geoffrey Kondogbia from Marseille, Moises Caicedo for Chelsea. So let's say check for 2-1 2-0-1-1-0, and I think Manuel Ugarte was the perfect choice for us, but the pricing is unfortunately too high because you see, his statistics are kind of similar to Manuel to N'Golo Kante, and he could be that perfect guy who can complement the who can complement the uh, our number six, who is Kobe, our number eight, who is Kobe Menu. So his skills and Kobe's skills are completely different. So they would have been obviously they would have complemented each other wonderfully well. So I am quite sad that we are not going in that direction, but I am still happy that we are not overpaying for any player. So there is 80% similarity, as this is an Opta analyst tool. It will help us who are the similar players to Nicolo Rovella, to Manuel Ugarte. So it's just 80% similar is Nicolo Rovella, and then 79% similar is Springs, and Condobia is 73.5% similar. Moises Caicedo is 73.3% similar. So we'll see who is the most similar one and his statistics and his comparison with Manuel Ugarte. So uh, just stay with us and we will see. There is a comment that what do you think of Martin Zubimendi? I think Zubimendi and Ugarte are two completely different type of players. So we will see what will happen with them. But I think they are both different type of players whatsoever. So we cannot go for any player blindly if that player does not fits into what we are looking for. So Nicolo Rovella, he is 22 years of age. He is 19.6 million euros. His market value, and 22 years midfielder, preferred for both, and nationality is Italian. Let's check the stats for Ugarte. Let's check the stats for Ugarte, and you see technical 54, similar. Attacking 48, attacking 52. He's better than in attacking than him. Creativity 60, creativity 52. Defending 58, defending 62. Tactical 64, tactical. So actually Ugarte is better in defending, a little bit better in defending, and little bit better in the tactical overview. So I think they need to go for this guy. If uh, why I am saying this, because right now I think uh, Ineos and Dan Ashworth, they have identified that this will be our playing style, and if this is our playing style, then what we need to do is we need to find the players who will fit into that playing style. So this will be this will be extremely important. So we have to find a player who will fit into that playing style. So I think Nicolo Barel and this guy and Nicolo Rovella, they can go for him as the attributes are quite similar. Then Manuel Ugarte, and the price would be reasonable as well. So price would be reasonable as well. And if we compare the statistics of these two, what we are getting, League One, Serie A 2020. Okay, Ugarte is quite, you can say, is quite aggressive in positioning, while Nicolo Rovella is quite defensive in positioning. So yeah, this heat map will ultimately be differed by the team's playing styles, by teams you can say playing styles, and uh, what their coach asked them to do. So we see their playing style is actually quite different, and one is quite aggressive in his positioning, the other is quite defensive in his positioning. So it will be very interesting to see how they will progress. Right now, I think this is what makes me interesting is, and then we will see minutes per game 77 58, appearances 25 23. Okay, goals 0 0, expected goals, leave it, passes, assist 2, assist per game 0.1, expected big chances created 1 0, long balls 2.4 and 2, and crosses 0.1, interception 1.61, tackles 3.92, dribble past, he does not dribble past. So successful dribbles 0.8, 0.4, ground duels 1, 5.8, 3.1, aerial duels 1, 0.6, 0.5, possession loss 7, 7.4. So these stats suggest that he will be the guy. He will be very important in he will be very important in our defensive, can give us defensive stability. So I think he will be very important to us, and we will see what will happen with Ugarte. Currently, we have actually walked off for that deal, and currently we are not pursuing that deal anymore. So what will happen? It will tell us if PSG can lower their demands by significant amount of money, then obviously we can go and get Manuel Ugarte. Otherwise, uh, by the playing ID, the cheap alternative would be that guy which I showed in the video. So that is what it is, and that is what I think will happen. And there were other options as well. Martin Zubimendi. Uh, I don't think Zubimendi and Ugarte are different type of players. So if we were going after Ugarte, then we had a playing style in our mind. We had a talent ID in our mind. That's why we went for him, and it will not be a change like Martin Zubimendi and stuff. So this is what I think. What do you guys think? Is there anyone live? So things are going well in transfers, but let me know in comments if you want to ask anything. Otherwise, we can close the chat.